Good morning. We are on our way off the farm to go pick up maple syrup, and what I mean by that is we're going to go collect sap. We drive around with our horse trailer and we drive our mule out to our hunting land, and we have about 90 taps or so. We'll show you how we tap a tree, how we collect, where we bring it back to, how we boil it down, and probably won't show you how we eat it. We don't need to show you how we do that, but we'll show you our process. Here's my helper.
The only thing growing is my stomach, so.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At least we got a little frosting ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it was looking pretty soupy last night.
Yeah, I was up here yesterday afternoon, and it was pretty sheary.
The tree in my front yard, the big maple, the red maple, I had cut off a branch not too terribly long ago. And it's been leaking pretty good.
Oh, where we cut it off?
Yeah, the whole branch.
Yeah, they're full. Some are.
Yeah, it's going to be more than we can handle.
That one is up back way there. That one is.
Maybe the big trees aren't full. are two ways that we tap our trees. First way is on the larger, older maples, put 2 taps onto 1 bucket. Makes it pretty easy for changing out. Just move the lid from one of the other buckets we're carrying around, collect. Take the filled one. Not doing a good job. It's clear that I need my hands. Workout.
Yes, it is.
So the whole tank holds 125 gallons. And if we're carrying 10 gallons back each trip, should only mean 12.5 trips. They're all a lot of work. So these are the other ones that we do. We use PVC pipe and a bag with a couple of zip ties, and then empty those out off the trees as well. Yep. You can turn it off. So we probably have about 18 or 20 buckets, and we have about another 60 or so bags. These babies are filled. We've already collected twice. We've been tapped for about a week, just over a week, and we have collected twice, so that's every other day. Except for this go around, it was a little bit cooler, and so now we collected on a 3rd day, but I think that's going to be a little bit more than 125 gallons that we can carry out of the woods. So we will see. We'll see how we do. Let's see if I can prop this up for you. Better than at home. Yeah. Just like that, that's how we take care of the bags. That's the easy part. Carrying it out's the hard part. So this is a portable refractometer, refractometer, I'm not sure. But either way, what it does is measures the level of sugar inside of the sap. And the higher the sugar content, the less boiling we have to do. So, pretty easy to use. Take a little bit of sap, a bucket, put it on this blue bobber. This is at about 4.5. See if I can't show you. So we need a drill, a bag or a container, a tap, and a hammer. And you need to be able to identify a maple tree. So good luck. I think that we will find, I think that's a maple right there, right on the
That is. Isn't that marked?
see the one I'm looking at?
A bigger one, I think.
Yeah. Can you hold that for me? I feel like this. I don't know why we don't tap the trees closest to the
trail.
trail. So I go to the south side of the tree. Usually we have a little bit more juice. Need to get about a 1/2 inch or so into the tree. It's not a good sign. It's not leaking yet. Might be not a maple. Yep, it's like help and some other stuff.
Thought we were driving up. I would have been able to squeeze through there. Maybe. You want this guy?
so what we got going on here is our evaporator, and we are finishing up our first batch of the year, 2020, and we strain it through a belt strainer, and then it goes into a bucket, and we'll remove it from the bucket to what we call the finisher. And in the finisher, it's just a propane, I think it's 8 or 10 gallons maybe, something like 8. And then as soon as it gets to, I'll show you in a little bit, but when we are measuring to make sure when the viscosity is right, when it's got the right amount of consistency, at that point we measure it up and see that we're finished, and then we start the bottle. So, yes. It's kind of tricky. I usually use 2 hands to do this. Let's see if I can do it without breaking anything. Alright, so we're filling up the cylinder, and then we will put the barometer into, and we want it to be, we always aim for the hot. Let's see if you can get that close enough. The hot test, 211 degrees boiling, and we are just at it. So one more thing I wanted to show you. This is the tree that we tapped last time we were out here, and we clearly misidentified this one. This is not a maple. We're not getting any sap flow from this. Not saying that maples are the only tree that we can tap. You can tap birch and poplar, and there's a couple others too, but certainly want to stick to trees that have high sugar content, and sugar maples specifically, or Canadian maples, are top notch for that. So the way that we normally do it, or I've done it in the past, is I come out here in the fall and I will tag trees that have the size and proximity to the trail, and I identify it with a white dot like that. So not all of them have it, and I do it every couple of years, but sure helps to see the autumn leaves in the end of the season to help identify these trees.